life, we gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Annie, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so light.
Hi, my name is Brianne Reed, and I am from the Turquoise Trailer, and you are watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, Good Morning Frederick. Visit Brianne and all of the businesses in downtown Middletown this weekend. It's Christmas in the Valley. I am your host, Danny Gurry. Today is Friday, December 6th. Oh, Good Morning Frederick on a Friday. Nothing better in the whole world. Oh my goodness. We got a big show today, a lot of great stuff. So we're going to get right to it. Today, of course, we're going to go over all the events in Frederick with the best calendar in all of the land. And I've got Jamie from Terrapin Travel. We're going to talk to her. She loves the, I was going to say athletic, but it is. She really loves she'll put together any trip that you want, but she really loves the active vacations. She's got a lot of really great experience in that. Marie Hamilton from PS You Are Fabulous. You may remember I interviewed her a few months ago. She helps style the visually impaired and blind, and her client Michelle from Frederick joins her today, and it was just a fascinating, amazing conversation. I love everything that Marie is doing, and I think you will love it too. Today, we will present our donation to Christmas Cash for Kids, and I'm very, very excited to present them the $335. Thanks to all of you who purchased Good Morning Frederick merchandise at the Home of Everything Frederick since August. Now, this month, December, we will be donating to Blessings in a Backpack. So please get to the Home of Everything Frederick, make a purchase. There are $2 stickers, $2 chapsticks, $2 pins, and of course, t-shirts and all that good stuff. But the proceeds from every single sale goes to a local charity. So I appreciate you get something and our local organizations get something too. I really, really do appreciate the support there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you just want to listen to the show. We really appreciate it. If you are a new subscriber to YouTube, we really appreciate that as well. I think we're just over 1,100 subscribers. Would love to get to 1,400 by January 14th, which is our 200th show. So please subscribe if you can and pass along the good word that you found this amazing show called Good Morning Frederick, because you get to know what is happening in our great town for sure. All right, let's go ahead and get this Friday rolling. Certainly couldn't do anything without our sponsors and advertisers. So we appreciate every single one of them. Like we help you move, whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country. Nicholas and his team of moving experts make that process easier. We Help You Move is veteran owned and a huge supporter of the Frederick community. You may have seen photos of Nick and his team helping haul some stuff from Christmas Cash for Kids and also Toys for Tots. So wehelpyoumove.com if you want to support a local business that supports local. Let's get right into what is happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors. They've been serving the area for more than 34 years. Wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, anything you can put on your floor, I can tell you they can handle it. Give them a call today, 301-948-9663. That's 301-948-WOOD. Simple to remember. Or you can go to atlaswoodfloors.net. When you call, just ask for Jeff. He will take care of you and make sure everything is exactly as you wish. In fact, if you read the Google reviews, it will tell you the same thing. I think this one says what? Amazing work. Jeff was so attentive and helpful when coming to do our estimate and very easy to communicate with leading up to the job. And more. So very proud of him. He is my little brother, full disclosure. But anyway, he does a great job either way. I would not put him on if I didn't think he was good. So please, if you see somebody who's asking about wood floor recommendations or any flooring at all, please recommend Atlas Wood Floors. Now, to get all the calendar events, just go to promocircus.com. You'll see everything Frederick Live. Click on it, and you'll see the calendar of events right there. Or if you look in the description of each day's videos, you'll see the link. You can click on it and find them all. I only pick a few to go over each day. Otherwise, we'd be here for hours and hours on end. And I know your time is more valuable than that. Okay. We would love to give you 10 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs each day. All you have to do is text GMF to 888-465-2944. Thank you to everyone who texts every single day. You are all eligible to win the Maryland Lottery Scratch-Off Tree, which is made from $100 of Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. And I really hope, I can't wait to see who wins. We will draw that winner on December 23rd's show. And you're going to get that to head right into the holidays, which is phenomenal. So can't wait for that. But 10 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs is nothing to sneeze at. We're giving that away every single day. And you can text 888-465-2944. Stop by the Home of Everything Frederick today through Sunday and go in and say, hey, I saw I could get a free ornament from Good Morning Frederick. And if you're one of the first 5 people to say that, then you get one. How great. And I'm telling you, you'll probably get one. So go on into the shop. We'll be there tomorrow too, if you want to stop by and see us. And Tuesday evening, we will be there celebrating Mama Cohn's birthday. While you're at the Home of Everything Frederick at the shop, be sure to do the things and get the gifts. I'm giving you gifts this holiday season. All you got to do is text and subscribe, or just show that you have subscribed and send a text while you're there and pull a number off the wall. Hand it to whomever's behind the counter, and they will give you an envelope with a prize inside. Could be anything from $100 gift cards to stickers and magnets to Good Morning Frederick merch and Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. I love giving away stuff and be a recipient. All you got to do is stop by the shop. You don't have to purchase anything if you don't want to, but if you want, there is some stuff there to purchase for sure. If you want to see the Christmas lights in an orderly fashion, then please go to promocircus.com, click on that self-guided Christmas tour link at the very top, and add your address or the address of other houses in and around your neighborhood or in and around Frederick that you know of that are decorated. And then when you decide you want to take the family out for a drive with your hot cocoa in your thermos, you at least know where to go so you're not driving around aimlessly. There are some great homes that are decorated. There was one, I think it's in Adamstown. It's called the Inwood House. And I added that yesterday, as well as along with details about them on our calendar, because they take donations for St. Jude's, and we appreciate that as well. All right, Christmas Cash for Kids wraps up today, 3 to 6 p.m. at the Clarion Hotel. You can head there or come to Grove Hill Road to the radio station to help wrap it up. I will be presenting the donation from my Good Morning Frederick viewers and supporters. We will be doing that today as well. All right, today is December 6th. Be sure to support your local high school sports. When you go to their games and check them out, you're supporting your local athletes. And these are the kids right in your neighborhood. And they appreciate it very much. I can tell you, having been on a local booster, I was on the TJ High School booster board for probably 6 years. So really, when you go to support those games, you support the local schools and athletes, and it's only a few dollars. So, and actually, if you're over, I think if you're a senior, whatever you classify that as, and you buy a coffee from the concession stand, or maybe you get some merch, then you are really supporting the booster organization and the school. Don't forget to jump on the Merry and Bright tour on Maryland double deckers, 5:30, 6:45, 8, and 9:15 are the times, and get your tickets, marylanddoubledeckers.com. We're proud to support and sponsor that event. 7 to 9 p.m., WFRE is live, Toys for Tots for Rock and Bowl at Fourth Dimension Fun Center. Why don't you head over there, drop off a new toy to help kids in our region. Saturday, tomorrow, a lot of great stuff going on. 10 to 11 a.m., drop off your new or gently used coat and hygiene items for Asbury United Methodist Church to distribute to people in need. It is also First Saturday, so come see me at the Home of Everything Frederick. I'll be there for a little bit, giving out free chapsticks to anyone who comes, and I would love to give one to you. So just stop by the shop on Saturday between noon and 2. How about the annual Antietam Illumination? It is free. It is a drive-through. It is very, very crowded. They line people up to drive through the battlefield. You see it illuminated with all of those beautiful luminaries. And they say that the easiest time to go is 8 p.m. So go out, have some dinner, and then head up to Antietam Battlefield later in the evening to get straight through and not wait so long in line. On Sunday, it is the grand finale of Toys for Tots. That is 9. It actually starts at 9, but get there anytime. 9 to 4, WFRE will be broadcasting live. I will be over there as well. And we hope to have a large donation come in for the kids of our region through Toys for Tots. And then it is the holiday brunch bazaar from noon to 4 p.m. at 10th Ward, or you can head to the plant swap from noon to 5 at Rockwell Brewing. Tons of great stuff coming up. I'm telling you, it's going to be a busy couple of weeks, and then it's going to come to a screeching halt. So join Mama Cone and I, and maybe Ash, I think, at 7 to 9 at Christmas Laughs for Kids at Rack Brewing on Monday night. Not appropriate for children. It's just the children are the beneficiaries of the donations from your purchases of beer at Rack, as well as if you care to make a cash donation as well. Otherwise, I believe that whole thing is free. So you can come out and have some laughs and enjoy it. On Tuesday, December 10th, 5 to 8 p.m., we will be at the Home of Everything Frederick for the Love Local Tour. This is when the locals shop downtown to support our local merchants and when it's not so crowded like it is on a weekend. And we're celebrating Mama Cone's birthday. So come down. I've got some sweet treats for those of you who stop by. On the 13th, that's Friday, it is the Kris Kringle procession downtown. I will be walking with WFRE. It is the Country Christmas Crew, and we will be dressed as country as possible. Wait till you see the, oh, do I have it? Oh, I'll wait. I'll wait till after the event. You got to see the hat I have that I'll be wearing. And then on the 14th, it is Wreaths Across America. I do know there are many organizations, including Rotary and Pulling for Veterans, that could use your help putting wreaths at the grave sites of our heroes, for sure. And then December 21st, it is the Jeep Lighted Holiday Parade. I didn't put where it was. I'm going to have to remember. Let's just see. I'm sorry. I was going to look it up, and then I got distracted. Jeep Parade Frederick. I know they are... let's see if it comes up here. Shows some support. Nope, that was 2020. I hate when that does that because Jeep Lights, Lighted Jeeps Community Parade. I don't know. All right, I'm going to get you the details because I know it's going to be very good. And I don't know, holiday parade, Jeep holiday. I'll get you the details before we finish up today. That's going to be very cool. And if you like to see the lighted Jeeps, Jeeps main electric. Is this one? I don't think that's it either. All right. I'll figure it out. Good Lord. You know, it always is something. It is always something. I know that's this Sunday. Lighted Jeep Parade, 6th annual. Wait a minute. Is this it? Oh, no, that's in Vermont. Okay. Moving on. Oh, Lord. You can help homeless pets starting now through December 31st by going to gorallyup.com/free groceries. You could win free groceries for a year from Common Market, and you're going to help our homeless pets when you purchase your raffle tickets. I believe for $25, you get 10 entries, and you can make more donations than that. And then February 5th, we've got the African Americans of Excellence exhibit kickoff. And March 5th, we're going to be doing an auction of all of the artwork, and that is going to be at Warehouse Cinemas, and I'll be adding all of those details as well. All right, well, it's Friday. You know, you can't count on everything going perfectly. If you did, you'd be disappointed every single day. If you have an event you want included on the calendar, let me know, please. You can email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com or just tag me, send it to me, email me, do whatever you want to do for sure. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come back and you're going to meet Jamie from Terrapin Travel, and you're going to talk with or hear from Michelle from Marie is from PS You Are Fabulous, and Michelle is a recipient of Marie's skills. And it was a great conversation. I chatted with them for a lot longer than was on the interview, but I think you will absolutely appreciate that as well. So all of that is coming up just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
Hi, it's Danny, and I recently had dinner at Sushi Nomu, and I've got to tell you, it was absolutely unbelievable. The decor, phenomenal. The food, just amazing. I had the best miso soup I've ever had. The sushi was so fresh and delicious, and it was actually a feast for the eyes. The presentation was stunning, and the service was impeccable. The sushi, fresh, the sashimi, the best I've ever had. I can't say enough great things about it. If you're looking for a great place, maybe to go on a date, or maybe just to try something new, it's affordable, it is beautiful, and you will not be disappointed, I promise. Sushi Nomu at sushinomu.com or 4969 Westview Drive, just beyond the Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. Jamie traveled for years playing volleyball and coaching as well, and planned all of her own trips. Very detail-oriented she is, and now she is helping you. Here is Jamie from Terrapin Travel. 401 North Market Street. I'm with Jamie, Terrapin Travel. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So I met you a few weeks ago at the Lunch and Learn that I was doing. So we were talking about your travel. Your travel experiences are not your typical, I mean, I know it can be, but you like the adventure type.
Active and adventure.
Active
That's
and
my
adventure.
specialty.
Yes. So tell me, how long have you traveled just yourself before this even company came about?
I've been traveling my whole life. Yeah,
okay.
my grandparents loved to travel. We moved around a lot. I've played sports my whole life, so that's taken me on many, many travels. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
International as well, or mostly? Wow.
Yeah.
What sport did you play?
Volleyball.
Did you? Very good. Do you have any affiliation with any volleyball now? Do you?
I'm on the board of directors for the Chesapeake region of USA Volleyball.
Okay, so
yeah.
that's a little bit
still
to
play,
do with
so,
it.
yeah.
You do? You still play?
Yeah.
Well done. That's excellent. So when did you decide to establish the travel company?
So I actually coached volleyball for 29 years. And when my daughter went to college and she's playing volleyball, and my son was playing baseball in college, I decided to retire from coaching everybody else's kids and go cheer on my own kids.
Yeah.
And then after a couple of months, I realized I put a lot of time and mental energy into coaching. And so I was kind of going crazy, needing something to do. So I just kind of dove into planning a couple trips. And then one thing led to another. And I ended up being a travel agent, which is great.
Yeah. So when you were planning, was it just like for friends or family? Like people just said, hey, can you help put my trip together?
Yeah, sometimes.
Nice.
And then I planned for my daughter's graduation gift, we went on a Mediterranean cruise. So we went to Greece and Italy, Montenegro, Croatia. It was pretty epic.
Yeah. And we've done a cruise very similar to that. We went to Turkey, Croatia. Where else did we go? We did Greece and Italy, Sicily. Yeah, it was great. It's amazing.
Yes.
It's an amazing country. I mean, all those countries, an amazing area. Can't wait to get back to that. So after that, you were like, hey, I can do this.
Well, actually, when I came back, I have a friend, well, I'm friends with the owner of Terrapin Travel, and she had planned a couple trips for me before. So when I came back, I wrote this whole destination guide, and I was like, here's some tips if you want to share them for anybody else going. And she's like, you really travel like a travel advisor. And I was like, well, what would I have to do to become one?
So
She just
you
kinda
came
took me under
back
her
and
wing.
said, here are some tips and hints that we learned along the way.
Yeah, it was like 3 pages.
Can share. Very detailed.
I'm a very detail-oriented person.
Yeah, obviously. So what kinds of tips did you provide? That's funny.
So I remember Italy was the biggest one because if you don't know before you go, it can be difficult to find coffee, food, and bathrooms, which are very important.
Yes.
So things like, in Italy, you can't just walk into any establishment and use their restroom.
Right.
It's very frowned upon. There's public restrooms, which are very nice, but you have to pay to use them.
Right.
Which most people don't realize.
Yeah.
And dinner in Italy is an all-night event. So
It is.
you kind of have to have reservations. Most of the places only have 5 or 6 tables, and if you go in at our dinner time, it looks empty, and they'll be like, no, we can't take you. We're full, because people go in there and they stay all night.
Yeah.
You get the table for the night. So
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah, we had dinner in Rome, and we didn't really know. It was my mom, her husband, my husband, our 2 kids. And we didn't really know what to expect, so we were kind of like, oh, what do you suggest, and blah, blah, blah. And I think we paid the equivalent of our mortgage on that dinner. But it was wonderful. It was a great experience, and we were like, oh, goodness.
It's an all-night affair.
Yeah, and it's in euro, so I think it was at the time. So it's like, whoa, all right. But yeah, it's really, really great. What's your favorite place to go?
People ask me that all the time, and I can't really pick one. I have like a favorite U.S. destination and a favorite international. I love Europe, pretty much anywhere in Europe. That's kind of my current kick. I really loved Croatia because my people are Slavic. So it was beautiful. Dubrovnik was beautiful. I mean, we didn't get too much out of there, but it was a really beautiful city. Yeah, really cool. I love Utah and the national parks in the U.S. a lot. So, yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do when you're on vacation?
Hike.
Yeah.
I like, or walk, get out away from the city and walk and
discover
hike
stuff,
and explore. Yeah.
So when people come to you, how does it work? Like they just say, hey, look, I want to go on vacation. I'm not really sure exactly what I want. How does that go?
So it can go a lot of different ways. It depends how much information people come in. Most people don't come in with, hey, I have no idea what I want to do. Usually they have some kind of idea, but I spend a lot of time talking to people and kind of qualifying them and figuring out what they want, what their preferences are, their travel style, things they like to do, to try to steer them towards things that I know will be a good experience for them. Sometimes people think they want one thing, but they don't really know a lot about it. And then they realize there's other options that are more aligned with what they want. So,
and which is great for somebody like you who's been on a lot of these trips and can do those things. Like, okay, do you realize that when you're going to Greece, you're going to be walking like
40,000 steps a day
to get
on
around,
slippery
get up to
cobblestones.
all the stuff that you want to see. I mean, it is quite, I've seen a lot of people struggle when we were there too. A lot of the older folks, it was really tough. Like there's not like a handicap lift or anything that can take you up to some of the ruins.
Most hotels don't even have an elevator, or air conditioning.
Right, exactly. So it's really helpful if you're experienced going places and doing stuff like that. Now, do you like to do trips for groups as well, or really just like families or individuals?
I will do either. I like planning for groups. I like planning for individuals. I really like planning custom, unique itineraries for people. And my specialty is active and adventure, so I definitely like to plan that kind of trip. But I do a lot of cruises and stuff too. I'll plan anything really but Disney.
I don't blame you.
But we have another advisor in our group that'll do Disney, so that's
so
a whole
it's not
nother
off
beast.
the table, just off the table with you.
Yeah, it's just off my plate. I can get you a good Disney vacation with another agent.
I like it. Are there any places coming up like in the next year that you're like, maybe new places have opened up, or a place you want to try, or somebody running some good deals right now?
So there's a lot of things happening. A lot of people are headed to Italy next year because it's Jubilee, which is every 25 years. It's the big Catholic pilgrimage to Rome where they open the doors to the basilicas. And so there will be a lot of people in Italy. So if you're interested in pilgriming, that's good. If you're not interested in crowds, don't
maybe
go. Italy's not where you want to go. But I am going to Italy.
Yeah, you are?
Yes, in August. So there's a solar eclipse happening in 2026, next August, and that's a big deal. A lot of people travel for solar eclipses.
Yeah.
You got to book that really far ahead.
That's a big thing. So what is the path that is going to be for best viewing for that next year?
So I have 2 trips that I'm kind of...
Really, 26, right?
Next year.
Yeah.
I have 2 sailings, actually, that I'm kind of promoting through Virgin Voyages that will take you... One goes to 98% totality, and one goes to 100% totality on the cruise ship, like out in the ocean. So,
what?
Yeah, it's pretty epic. They're great itineraries. The 100% path starts in Barcelona, and it goes through Ibiza and France and back into Spain again. And then the other one starts in the UK. It goes up through Ireland, Iceland, and Scotland. So they're pretty epic.
Those would be great.
Yeah.
Those would be really cool. Like I don't think I've ever, well, certainly not out at sea, but seen one of those. So that'd be really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you get the eclipse and an awesome itinerary.
Yeah, you get a great trip and the eclipse, which is cool. Those are really great. And I've been hearing a lot about Iceland lately. A lot of people going,
Iceland.
and what do you love about that area?
It can accommodate any travel style, any interest. It's so unique. It's similar to Hawaii in that it has your volcanoes and it has the ocean and it has land things to do. It has unique culture, but it also has glaciers and ice caves and just a lot of really, really cool things. And it's an easy trip from here. You can leave late on a Thursday or Friday night, get there in the morning, spend the whole entire weekend, leave late on a Monday night, so you're not wasting a day traveling.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
Yeah, because isn't it only like 5 hours, something like that? Yeah, it's not a bad trip to get somewhere cool like that.
No,
for
that's
sure.
very cool.
That's cool. Okay, so if people are interested in maybe looking and saying, hey, I want to do some active stuff, where do they go?
To me.
Yeah, come to you.
Jamie at Terrapin Travel.
Yeah.
And active adventure, when I say that's my specialty, a lot of people think either I'm talking extreme crazy sports
like
or
cliff diving.
Yes, or some kind of rustic sleep on the ground in the middle of nowhere thing, which I can plan that for you if you want. But that's not really active. Active and adventure is pretty much if it involves any kind of connection with nature, any kind of cultural immersion, or physical activity. If that's two of those three, it's considered active and adventure.
Yeah, pretty much as long as you're not just going on a beach, sitting down, reading a book, and going back to your room.
Yeah.
But I'm sure
it can be sitting on a beach if you're immersed in the
culture.
Maybe, yeah.
Snorkeling too. All right, we'll make sure the website is on screen and that Jamie's details are there too. Reach out, get somebody who's got the experience or has been there. I think that's always great because it makes you feel more comfortable when you're going to go, oh yeah, she said
what
this.
You didn't even know you didn't know.
That's right. All right, we thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you very much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Ah, yes. How cool would it be to go see the eclipse from the ocean? I mean, never even thought about that. That would be awesome. So contact Jamie if you're interested in that. All right, quick break. Then we're back with Michelle, who is a client of Marie's from PS You Are Fabulous. I think you're going to love this interview. She was so sweet. I really do want to have her back because it's fascinating to me. And I really had a great time with her. So we're going to have that right after this.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art's splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they are right here in Frederick. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding. They can also do your windows, take care of those gutters, and do those patios and decks. Right now, with these high winds, you're going to want to check your exterior to see if any of your siding is lifting or is blown away. They can take care of that right now before the weather gets too crazy. Have Sandra come out and have a look. 301-703-2157 is the number, or info@ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick, and she will take great care of you, that I can promise. All right, Marie Hamilton is helping the visually impaired feel and look fabulous. She had an epiphany one day while watching a commercial for the blind, and she was headed on her path. P.S. You are fabulous. Marie, I think you are fabulous. And Michelle, I can't wait to have you back. Here they are.
Home of Everything Frederick, here with some new friends. I got Michelle and Marie. Marie is from P.S. You're Fabulous. She has been on my show before, but you probably wouldn't know it because the sound was awful and I felt so bad I had to run it anyway. So we're bringing you back. So quickly, before we get to Michelle, let's remind people, P.S. You're Fabulous. We don't have to go into all the detail, but you kind of had an epiphany. And
I saw a commercial. Yeah, I saw a commercial for a blind person wonder who dressed them, and it blew up from there.
It is so odd because when you said that to me the last time, I thought, oh, why have I never thought of that?
Apparently nobody has.
About how people who lose their vision, who can, just get dressed and feel good and coordinate.
Yeah. Well, apparently nobody's done it. So
until now.
Yeah. And I started it. And it's been great. I mean, everything has been wonderful. It's really worked out very well.
Well, I think, I'm assuming, and I think I get this from talking to you the few times I have, the what you get from what you're doing has got to be just so rewarding.
That's probably why I keep doing it.
Yeah.
I love doing it. I love doing the fashion and making people feel really, really good about themselves. Because fashion can absolutely, and it doesn't matter if you can see or not. It makes a big, huge difference. It makes you feel really, really good. Yeah.
Now, your background, your mom was into fashion. She was a model.
Right. She was a fashion model.
Always gorgeously put together. So I know you feel that. So you're kind of transferring that to people as well. When that love for having something nice, looking put together and all of that.
Absolutely. Yes. Growing up around it, definitely because of what she did is why I'm where I'm at right now. There's no doubt about that. She used to organize her closets and put outfits together for the week. Now I do it. I do it for myself and I do it for others as well.
Well, we're very blessed that you were able to bring Michelle.
Michelle is my first.
To Good Morning Frederick. Yeah. And you're in Frederick.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we were just talking about this. There is not a large known population of blind individuals here in Frederick.
No, there's not.
Why is that?
Well, I guess because we don't have a lot of blindness schools.
Okay. So it's the facilities, right, that attract. So we have Maryland School for the Deaf here, which is probably a big reason why we have such a large deaf population.
Yes.
Were you born and raised in Frederick?
Yes, I was.
Ah, okay. Okay. So tell me a little bit about your blindness, if you don't mind.
Sure. Well, I was born with a condition called Bardet-Biedl syndrome. And one of the characteristics of it is visual impairments. And it's a hereditary eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa. And the first onset of it, I was 4 years old and I was upstairs playing. And I fell down the stairs into a glass vase.
Oh, geez, Louise.
And that was the first symptom of me having, vision problems.
Yeah.
So as the years went on, I got older, for a while, the eye disease would progress, and then it would be stable for a while, and then it would progress, and then it would be stable. I graduated high school, attended some college. I had a great job with the federal government. I drove, and on my 25th birthday, I went to go get my license renewed, and I was told to go see my eye doctor because he was going to have to sign off on the requests.
Right.
And I could not pass the eye exam. So the eye doctor told me, he's like, I could sign off on this, but you hurt yourself, plus, you hurt somebody else, and, it wasn't worth taking a risk.
Right.
So I was very upset because I'm an only child and I've been very independent through my life. And it was very heartbreaking because I thought, my world was over with.
Well, I mean, that's an understandable feeling because it is. You're just going on with life, you're doing your thing and you're surviving and thriving, and then all of a sudden you're told, "Wait, you can't do this anymore."
Yes.
Oh gosh.
So at the time, my mom, she was working at NIH, and I went down to see about getting on a clinical trial. And I had to get all this blood work done to be submitted. And this little girl, she was 8 years old, and the next day she was going to have a bone marrow transplant. And I thought, wow, I'm very lucky, but my life, it's great compared to what she's been through. And, I don't know if she made it or not, but, I thought, wow,
Kind of put things in perspective, I guess. Yeah. And I guess that's what we need. We're all kind of selfishly in our own bubble until you look out and see that you're still here and you're healthy as far as everything else. And the vision is, sucky. Yeah. Lose it. But you know what I mean? So are your parents still around?
My mom passed away from ovarian cancer,
Okay.
and my dad's still living.
Oh, okay. And are they still near with you? Are you?
I live with my dad. And
Right.
so,
Yeah. How's that going?
okay.
I always say that as I'd be like, my dad would be, I'd be like, oh, come on, really?
I would like to move out, but
I don't blame you. So tell me, like, how up until meeting Marie, how were you getting by each day? I just think getting up, getting dressed, and all of that, and picking out your clothes and shopping.
well, the getting up, getting ready, and picking my clothes wasn't hard. But I had a good friend. She would go shopping with me and do the same service Marie does.
Yeah.
Help me pick out clothes, and she'd come home, we would put them together. And then I think she didn't really want to deal with my blindness,
Really?
and our friendship, grew apart.
Oh.
So after that, I attended down in Baltimore. There's a blindness program with Blind Industry Services of Maryland. It's a 9-month residential program, and I completed that. And then I came back home, and then probably about a year after that, I met Marie via Facebook.
We know. It's been about 4 years now.
Yes.
Yeah, been about 4 years. Yeah.
And she's wonderful. She takes me to the mall, picks out clothes that's flattering. I get to try them on. And I get numerous compliments when I've been on cruises. I've been to a couple conferences and
Back from a cruise. Oh, I love.
me too.
Yeah, that's great. Great. Yeah. I mean, so the program that you attended, the 9-month one, what did that help you do?
Improve my life. We learned how to do cane travel. It's called orientation and mobility. Use the computer. There's a screen reader program. It's called Job Access with Speech, or NVDA. We had wood shop.
Wait, what?
I
wouldn't even do wood shop. Are you kidding?
yeah,
That was cool.
I made myself a shoes rack out of maple.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that either. Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's really cool. That's so up until going to that program. How so you weren't on the computer and you didn't feel confident walking with a cane or anything, or you were doing those things, but now you have better techniques?
Well, I wasn't using the cane, but I was using a computer. There's another program called Zoom Text where it just magnifies,
Oh,
and that's what I was using at the time.
Okay.
And then my visions, started getting worse, and that's when I started to use a cane. And I really should have been using a cane, but I was embarrassed to have it at work, and only my really best friends knew about my vision, and they would help me get around, and they understood if I kicked the trash can over.
yeah. And I do that, and I can see. So, but
Or going to the wrong bathroom. She was telling me that, and like, I can see, and I did that. The other day, I went into the men's, and I can see, and I still did it. So,
exactly. And I think that's part of the denial, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you aren't comfortable yet in your own new life.
Right.
So then you're, it's like anything we all go through that we may be a little ashamed about or we may not feel good about. I'm so glad, though, that you were able to move to this side of things, because I'd imagine your life is happier and you're more comfortable now.
Oh, yes, I'm more confident. I'm able to ask for help. Before, I was very shy.
Yeah.
And like if I had to cross the street and didn't know where I was going,
Yeah.
I would just cross it and have to put.
Yeah. I mean, I only laugh in jest because you're here and you're where you are in place. But that's stuff I would do too. But again, it's, yeah, I'm so glad that you're there. So so you were telling me you have some very slight vision left. You're not 100% blind, that if it's bright light, you can see a little bit of shadowing and things like that.
Yes.
And so what do you hope, if someone who is visually impaired right now and kind of where you were at the beginning, what advice do you have for them to get where you are? Maybe more quickly than you got there.
Don't give up. There's hope. There may be a cure one day, and there's a lot worse of a disability that you can have.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that's great advice for us all, really, in life, that when things are bad, you just have to look around and open yourself up to the fact that, it could be worse, right?
Mhm.
It could be worse. It could be. So what are you doing now? Are you able to work?
Well, have been looking for a job, and I possibly have a job, but it's in the works.
Nice.
So that,
Well,
and
we're not going to jinx it, but when you get the job, make sure Marie lets us know so we can let our viewers know about
Okay.
it. Yeah, that's awesome. That's exciting, because that gets you then new people and an outing and reason to get up and get dressed every day.
yes, yeah, I do a lot better with the schedule than having to figure out, what I'm going to get into during the.
Don't we all? Because trouble finds, what is it? The idle hands. Idle hands.
Yeah.
Let me ask, does Marie set up your closet in outfits, or do you how do you know what you're doing once she leaves?
Well, what I did was I have my pants all together,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have like different color hangers for like different colors.
Okay.
And then on the other side, like I have the blouses, and then I have the dresses all on one side.
Okay, so you can see the coloring of the hangers enough to know that that's blue, or that's this, or that's that. That's very smart.
And then also I use my phone. There's different apps that I can verify, what color it is.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's where technology, I would think, would make having to deal with a disability like this so much better.
Yeah.
That you have access now to technology that can literally see for you, right? And tell you stuff.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
There's a program is kind of like FaceTime. There's somebody on the other side. They use our camera, and they can see everything that I'm looking at. And
So you can ask.
yes, I can ask.
What's here? What are they? Yeah. Oh, wow. That's great.
Like I was going on my cruise, and I had two, the same type of pajamas, and they were just different colors, and the tops and the bottoms. So I called and I said, "Could you please help me just make sure these are correct?" And they're like, "Well, the bottoms are, but the tops aren't." So I was like, "Okay, it's like I can handle this. I just have to swap the tops."
That's really great. Did you go on the cruise with friends?
Yes, we were all legally blind.
Whoa, what? Really?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah. Did you have a great time?
Oh, wonderful. We're going back in September.
Yes. Where are you guys going?
We're going to Aruba, which I've always wanted to go to, Dominican Republic,
Love it there.
and the Bahamas.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Well, look, we are so appreciative for Marie kind of helping you to realize that this is possible. Looking good and feeling good. That's all we want, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
All we want. And if you know somebody who may need Marie's services, it is psyourfabulous.org.
Right.
Right? And
Yeah.
this is Marie Hamilton. She will help people just like Michelle. And I mean, I just think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I really, really do. I'm so glad we got the opportunity to meet you.
She's fabulous.
This is Marie Hamilton. Her company, PS You're Fabulous, is a nonprofit. If you want to help, please reach out to her. If you know somebody that needs help, no matter where it is, because you go to Baltimore. Actually, you spend most of your time in the Baltimore area, right?
Yeah. Well, they have the School for the Blinds.
So that's kind of like your central point.
Yes. No, I have clients and obviously in Baltimore and Northern Virginia, in Georgia and Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's getting bigger.
Well, because what you're doing is extraordinary, and we need more people like you because we got to duplicate these efforts. But in the meantime, you've learned a lot, I know, over these past few years.
Absolutely.
And I know you're going to be able to really make a huge impact on these people's lives. And I can obviously see that that has really transformed someone's life. That's amazing.
Yeah, it does help. It does help and gives people confidence. And that's what it's about.
Of course.
Yeah, nonprofit. So if anybody wants to donate, they can go on my website and donate.
Yeah, donate directly. Yes, you're fabulous.
Yeah, so we can grow and make it bigger. Yeah, that's my goal.
Well, everyone deserves to feel beautiful when they get dressed. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. Even in their soft clothes and pajamas. That's
Absolutely. 100%. Yes, 100%.
We thank you guys for watching. I'll make sure the website's on the screen for you. And we thank you. I want to hear when that job happens.
Okay, I'll let you know.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. What a great story. Love Michelle and so excited for her and fingers crossed for her for that job. All right. Coming up on Monday, we got Trending Stories with Danny and Marco, Possum Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care. And I check out the Comus Inn and hear about a pop-up holiday event they are hosting next weekend. Tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. Have an amazing weekend. Hope to see you at the Home of Everything Frederick tomorrow for First Saturday. And, it's getting closer to the holidays. I hope you're ready. Have a great